team of professionals united with one goal: to create a successful, innovative system that will allow absolutely everyone to develop their profitable golden business. IBS, Innova Business System. Innovative complex solutions for the development of your golden business. Join the international team of professionals. Change your life for the better. Teamwork, support from like-minded people, recognition, financial independence, travels, new perspectives. Innovagold, the art of being successful.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to our Friday webinar. And let's just check if you guys can hear me perfectly. If so, please, can you put #1 on the comment box so I can be sure that you guys can hear me perfectly? Awesome. I can see that the #1's coming over here. Okay, perfect. All right, so today we'll be talking about something really special. So I hope you guys are ready for that. And the topic will be, about gold. We'll be talking about gold, about online possibilities, especially right now when people are searching for some business opportunities, since a lot of people actually are staying at home, and most of them are looking for some kind of a getaway from this situation, because it's really tough when you're having, you used to have a normal job, and then all of a sudden they're staying you to stay at home, and without having any kind of income. So it's really tough. So the opportunity that we'll be talking about, of course, will help you fight this situation, and we'll give you some sort of a really escape from that situation where you are right now. So potentially it may change your life. It all depends on how you look at it. So let's hope that this information will serve you for the better. All right. So my name is Sandy Lamotte, and I'm the director of the company that we'll be talking today, which is Innovagold. So of course, I have some slides ready for you, and make sure if you need to take some notes, take notes. Don't worry if in case, for example, maybe the communication won't be that good. We are doing the recording. So even though you won't have that chance to maybe listen to all the information properly, you'll have that chance later by contacting your sponsor or the person who invited you to this presentation to view the recording. All right. So without further ado, so let's get started. During the presentation, of course, I'll try to remove my video so you can focus only on the presentation. All right. So let me just pull up right now my presentation. Okay, and please, can you tell me if you can see that it says Innovagold, the art of being successful? Can you see that? If you can see that, you can put #2 on the chat box. Okay, let me check. All right, awesome, perfect. All right, guys, that's mean that you guys are ready for the presentation. So let me just remove my camera right now so you can focus only on the presentation. And I hope that this information will help you. And if you use it wisely, I'm pretty sure that it will change your life. All right, so let's get started. So what is Innovagold? First of all, Innovagold is an online store that was created with the intention of the purchase and sale of investment gold bar. Also, products, that contains element of gold. In our case, we're talking about cosmetics. In the future, maybe we'll be working also with silver. So it depends on the products that we'll have. But for now, we'll be talking about gold and also cosmetic that includes gold. All right. So before I get into deep into that, so I want you to understand what really Innovagold is. So of course, it's a IBS, which is a Innova business system. And what it is, we've created a system that will allow you by doing something that you are already maybe doing by purchasing some stuff online, but do it in such a way that you'll be earning bonuses that you can actually exchange them for the purchase of gold. So, in other words, just by making referrals, just by making, using our system, you'll be able to even potentially to create an online business with that. All right. So I hope that you really pay attention to this information, because I'm pretty sure that if you take it seriously, it may change your life. All right. So what actually this Innova system actually got? So the first thing, so we have the sales of the gold bullion that they are all certified by the LBMA, which is the London Bullion Market Association. And of course, it's a gold with the maximum purity of 999.9 of the world's leading manufacturers, which I'll be talking also later on. And they're all coming from 1 up to 100 grams. Also, of course, that system will provide with the storage of the gold bar that are certified by Malka Ahmed Vaults. And this is the company that keep our gold safe. We'll be talking also later about that company as well. And also we have our own gold mining and also the gold bullion production, which is happening actually in Bulgaria. Also, we provide in our system, we actually provide to our customers the delivery of the gold by insured mail, depending on the country where they are, all right? Also, of course, we give the training for our customers and also all that platform that will make the proper distribution of the bonuses, which we'll be talking also in this presentation. And of course, all this technical support 24/7 will be giving you support, all right? So as I said, I'm the director of that company. But of course, it would be very selfish if I just say that that company was just created by me. So, of course, in the golden business, we've been with our team of professionals, we've been working already since 2012. And especially one of the key persons here I would like to mention is that lady over here, which is Alicia Layer, which is the sales director of the company and pretty much like the brain of the company, because she came up with all these ideas. And when I was working as a director actually of another company that works with gold, my contract was over, and then I had that chance to get together with her personally and also other professionals, that we decided to create something brand new, fresh, and also really beneficial for our customers. And of course, with her experience in working in the gold business, building teams for even over 200,000 customers, that's something that really helped us, to create our own business. All right. Also, of course, we have our development director, who is not actually in this picture over here, right? This is Mr. Sergey Bilba. And this man also got a huge experience in terms of online business when it comes to gold, because he also created teams for over 100,000 customers. Of course, we've got, programmers, we've got, our cosmetic formulators, we got people working in the everything that has to do with communications, webinars, and trainings. So a lot of people here also present. I can't mention all of them because there's a lot of them. So we have directors in different countries also as well that represent, for example, the Indian market, that represent Kazakhstan market. So in the future, every time we'll have more markets that will join depending on their work. So we'll be also having directors in different countries as well. But for now, we're working in over 30 countries, all right? Also, let's talk about the legal part of the company. That's something really important. Our legal registrations, actually, the company that owns our Innovagold company is called Unlimited Gold HK Group Limited, which actually is ours also. and it owns the Innovagold online store with all the legal rights. And of course, it's an international holding company that was created on October 26, 2017 in Hong Kong. And of course, this Unlimited Gold HK Group Limited, all right, this international holding includes different companies that working together in sync make sure that our online store works perfectly, all right? So we're talking about the consulting company PR Code Inc. that was registered on September 28th, 2018 in Belize. And the main activity of this company, everything that has to do with strategy and promotions, marketing. So that's the company that is in charge of that. For example, we have our second company, which is Cassandra IT. And this one right here was registered on December 21st, 2018 in Bulgaria. And the main activity of this company is everything that has to do with consulting, information activities, representation and mediation, and also purchase and sales. By the way, our gold bars that we are doing, that's actually in Bulgaria that we are making in using, that trading company. Also, we have the trading company Innovagold that I already spoke about it. All right. So this company was registered on July 25th, 2019 in Russia, in the city of Krasnodar. All right. So for example, right now I'm in Russia, in Moscow City. That's where my family is, right? But the company was registered in a different city. And as I said, the main activity of Innovagold is the purchase and sale of investment gold bars, also precious metals, coins, and goods containing elements of gold and silver. And every time we'll be opening new regions, we'll have different also companies that will be created, and they all will be attached to our international holding. For example, we have right here also our executive and presentation centers in the city of Almaty in Kazakhstan. So we have a huge team over there that pretty much made all the records, in the golden business, people earning in 3 days over 24,000 euros in gold. So that's something, that was unseen in the gold market. So we've actually got those results here. So we have in the future, we're also planning to have different offices in different countries such as India. So in the future, also in Latin America, in Africa. So it depends on how our leaders will be working. Also, let's talk about our product line. So as I said, as a product line, we partner with the leading world's manufacturers of gold bars, and they all coming with the maximum purity, as I said, 999.9, and they're all certified by the London Bullion Market Association, the LBMA. And they all meet, of course, the standards of the good delivery. All these companies that you see right here, all right, ICBC, Argor Hiraeus, Volcambi SA, PAMP, and Degussa, we are talking companies that been created since 1851 until 1961. So over 100 years, so those companies have been, into existence. So I'm talking about, really famous company, really secure company that we as a company are having partnership with them as well. And of course, we're talking about a German company, Switzerland company. This one right here, for example, PAMP, that's the company that we use for the Indian market, since we cannot deliver them the gold bar from other manufacturers. The same for ICBC, that's in China. This is the gold that we use for the Chinese market. Also, we have our own gold product line, and we are really proud to have that. And of course, they're all coming with our logo, with our registration number, serial number. So the serial number, it's like the proof of the legal of that specific gold bar that's been registered also as a product by the LBMA. So everything that we do here is 100% legal. Everything that, all the product that we have right here, they're all really certified. So everything that has to do also with our safety and delivery, the company that is taking care of all of that is the company called Malka Amit. And this company actually has been in business for over 29 years already. And everything that has to do with logistics, customs, security, international banks, everything that has to do with that. So this is the company that is taking care of that. So they don't work only with gold. So everything that has value, you may have diamonds, whatever that has value. So they will keep it safe, make the proper delivery, where you tell them. So this is the company that we work with as well. For us, it's a pride also to let you know that we are working with our own product, what our own actually cosmetic product line, which is called Evo Minerale. And Evo Minerale is a new round of evolution in professional balneological cosmetics that was created by specialists for spa usage and beauty salons, as well as for home use, in order to effectively improve and rejuvenate our skin. So it's been designed not only for the ladies, so also we guys can use it as well. Me myself, I also have my Evo Minerale cosmetic here home. And something that is really important to underline here is that the composition of our cosmetic includes another unique component, which is biogold. And as you know, gold enhances the healing properties of natural minerals and helps oxygen molecules penetrate the skin faster, improving metabolic processes. So we use the best of the best. In the future, of course, we'll be having also other products that will be included in our product line. But for now, these are the ones that we have. And also, it's very good to know that, very important to know that our cosmetic product line, we own the formulation of our cosmetics, which means that if we go to a specific country and we would like to create our cosmetic in that country just to meet with the law of that country, so we can produce them in that specific country. So we have all the rights to do that as well. But now let's talk about the Innovagold business opportunity. So why it's a business opportunity and how can you profit from that? Well, the first thing is, just it's a regular marketplace, an online store, as I said, where you can go there and just choose one of the contracts for the purchase of gold bars or the cosmetics, depending on the products that you choose. So here, there's nothing special. So as you already know, online store, how they work. You purchase, you request a delivery, and we send it to you. So, but there is something really important to know, that gold is not that usual product that people just purchase just that easily. So gold is something that for us to sell it to the customer needs to understand why should he purchase gold. And I will give you some of the reasons why you should consider at least to have gold for you and for your family. The first and most important thing that the gold bullion is the safest way to invest. When I mean that if you would like to save your earnings, that's the best way to do it. So just a simple example I will give you as well right now. Just let me just show here. Go to that page, which is called the LBMA. All right. When you see here in this page, you enter this page, you can see the prices of gold since, let me just show you here, since 1970 and something like that. And what you can do here, let me just show you really quick so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. Here, just one second. Let me just change that. Let me just see what was the price of gold, let's say in the year 2000. All right, let's just choose it. So the price of gold of 1 ounce, that's mean 31.1 gram in the year 2000 was costing 272.65. $272 just for that ounce. If we go right now with the same price, but in 2020, the same ounce would cost us 1,716. What does it mean for you? That's mean that if you had at least, let's say, just to put it in numbers, all right, so you can understand better. That's mean let's say you had 1 kilogram of gold in the year 2000. That's mean that it changed, actually the rate, the price increased more than 4 times. Because if you look at here, it was 270 something, and here, so pretty much like even 5 or 6 times the price changed 5 times. So that's mean if you had $1 million in gold back in 2000, in the year 2000, now you would have 5 times more, 5 million. That's what it means when you have, your gold protected and you have gold bar as a saving option. So I just wanted to show this example for you so you can understand about the importance of having gold, all right? But also, one of the very important reasons is that gold is a real and honest money, which was always devised by man throughout his existence. And as you already know, gold always maintains its value throughout political, social changes, wars, no matter what happens. For example, right now, this coronavirus thing is happening in the world, so it doesn't affect negatively in the cost of gold. So on the contrary, we are receiving even more. So as you saw actually in the chart that I showed you, the price even was increasing. That's mean if you had gold, right now you would even have more money. So these are just some of the reasons that I just wanted to mention why you should consider to have gold, which is not subject to inflation and nothing like that. So the second option that we have is the bonus program. Since we know that gold is not that typical product that you can just take it and sell it that easily, all right? So what we've done is we've created what it's called a bonus program that will give an opportunity for a regular person to purchase gold for any of those amounts of the contracts that we have, because we have 5 contracts that they can choose from the marketplace for 1,300 euros, 5,200 euros, 13,000 euros, 39,000, and 117,000 euros to purchase gold. So we know that it's not everyone that will have that possibility to purchase gold for 1,300 euros right away. So what we've done is we've created a bonus program that will give you that possibility just by making a one-time small deposit, and you'll be able to purchase all these amounts in gold as you wish. All right? So let's continue. So what is the bonus program? Just for you to understand, in different situations, people use bonus programs because they want to increase sales. So in this case, for example, we see that people may use what it's called discount system. And whenever you see the words discount, people are always attracted to it, right? So it works to make sales. Also, when you see promotions, that's mean for the purchase of one article, you will receive the second free, which means sometimes you don't even need that product. And just for the fact that the second one will be free, you may change your decision and purchase that product. Also, for example, the airline companies, they use that system, which is called miles, all right? Every time you use, let's say, a credit card, or maybe you purchase from that specific airline, they will be accumulating you bonuses that later on you can exchange them for travels, all right? Like to fly to a specific country or destination. They're not giving you the money. They're paying you with their product, which is actually miles. The same thing we are doing. Every time our customers will be recommending our product to someone else, they will be receiving bonuses that later they can exchange them for our products. In this case, is gold. And when they have the gold, they are the one to tell us what they need to do with it. Either they want to request a delivery, or they want to keep it safe, or they want to sell it when the price is really convenient for them to earn more. All right. So it's all up to them to decide what option is good for them. Also, the credit system, the bank use it. And as you know, the bank that gives more credit, this is the bank that people always want to be, all right? So it works. So all these methods are used to increase sales. And we are not an exception. So what we've done is we've created that system that will give us that opportunity to create that, I would say, perfect customer. And what is a perfect customer for us? All right. So the first thing is the customer that do not bargain. I mean, that is not requesting or asking for any discounts. That's the second one, is the customer that likes the product and love the product. And I haven't seen so far someone who's been telling me that they hate gold or they don't want to hear about gold. So gold is something that everyone who wants to have it. All right. And the third thing is the customer that will be recommending the product. So when you combine all these three things, this is how you create your ideal customer. And what we've done is that we've created a system that definitely will create that perfect customer. Why? Because the system is so unique. The first thing, you don't need to make any like monthly payments. That's the first thing. We will provide you with everything that you need. You don't need to pay no workers, your workplace, employees. You don't need to pay them. You don't need to rent offices. All right. You can work directly from home. All these things make that our system is really, really unique for all of our customers. All this training that we'll be providing for you. So the only thing that you'll be needing to do is just to use the system in your favor, and you'll be really have that possibility now to grow as much as you wish. So you are your own boss in that. So you don't have any bosses who will tell you what time you have to wake up or what to do with this, what to do with that. You are your owner of your time. All right. So what this bonus program will do for you. All right. The bonus program is a system that we used to make the proper also distribution of the bonuses that you'll be earning. So you don't have to do any calculations. All the accounting, everything will be done by the system for you. The only thing you need to do is to work with your customers, recommend the product, and the system will do the job. And of course, since it's a teamwork, you will have that possibility also to expand your team of recommendations, of sales, all across the globe. Even though you are not making any sales directly, you're just making recommendations, but still, we as a company will be rewarding you for doing so. All right. So when you start with our like bonus program, you have two options. We have, first of all, 5 different contracts that you can choose. And all those contracts, they will have 2 entry levels. The first will be the preliminary table of orders, and the second one will be the main table of orders. All right. So it's a deposit that you will be making for you to purchase gold from the online store. To make it simpler to understand, you have 5 contracts that once you decide to participate in the bonus program, you will have 18 months, all right, to pay the full amount of the contract. Or what you can do is, when you have signed up for a specific contract, you make one-time deposit, and then the rest you'll be earning it just by making recommendations. All right. You don't have to worry if because you don't have to be making every month monthly payments. So you can even decide on the month 18 just to make the full payment if you wish so. But if the 18 months came up and you haven't be able to make the full payment, nothing happens. We will just extend your contract for another 18 months, so you are not losing anything, all right? So there is zero risk here. And you start from the preliminary table of orders or the main table of orders, depending on the contract that you will start. So we have 5 contracts. As I said, we have the bronze contract for the amount of 1,300 euros. We have the silver contract for 5,200 euros. We have the gold contract for 13,000 euros. We have the platinum contract for 39,000 euros. And we have the VIP contract for 117,000 euros for you to purchase gold. All these contracts, they work separately, all right? But if you want, you can start just in the bronze contract, and then the system automatically will switch you to the next contract. I will show you exactly how it will work. As I say, the bonus program, there is different programs when you have a system to promote your business. In some companies, they use direct selling. In some companies, they use the system that is called binary. In our case, we use what it's called matrix system, all right? In the matrix system, for us to make the proper distribution of the bonuses, and it's a fair distribution, and I will explain you then why it's a fair distribution. That's because you see exactly how you earn, and everything that you see here is based on teamwork, not working by yourself. You will be working as a team. So when you start in the one of those contracts, you have the preliminary table of orders and the main table of orders, all right? The preliminary has 3 different cells. The main has 7 cells, all right? The preliminary has 2 levels. The main has 3 levels, all right? So I will show you exactly how you earn in using this system. So let me just go over here. Let's just, for an instance, say that you decided to start with the contract, with the silver contract, all right? For the amount of 5,200 euros. So for you to start in the silver contract, you can start making a deposit of 225. And when you make that deposit, immediately your order will be in the second level. This is where you will see yourself, because this 3-celled table of orders is called indivisible. It's not divided. So you stay directly in the second level. So once you are making recommendations, or maybe I'm helping you as your sponsor, I can place, or you can place your new customers in those empty spots. When it happens, you will be receiving 400 euro bonuses that will be used for you to finance the main table of orders, all right? You could start with 225, or you could start with 425. I always recommend when you start to start directly with the main table like that. You will shorten your way to success and to receive your bonuses instead of starting directly from the preliminary table, all right? Just, a little suggestion, but it's not that you must do that, all right? So let's take as an example the silver contract. When you start in the silver contract, in the preliminary table of orders, you make a deposit of 225. So the 200 is what is used as a deposit, and 25 is what is used for the maintenance. That's what we got as a, I would say, as a profit. We use it, for paying our system programmers and all of that thing. So this is actually the company's earnings here. So what is happening? You start in the second level, all right? So now it's your turn to put your first customer here, or if you don't have them, so I can put my customers on the top of yours, all right? And here you don't need any, qualification. So there's no qualification. As long as those 2 are filled up, now what's going to happen? So let's say Manuel and Chris come on board, then you will be receiving your bonus for 400 euros for you to start at the main table. So that's mean from being at the preliminary level, all right, now you'll be moved to the main table of orders in one of these positions. Not necessarily here. You can be here, or here. depends in what order you get to this table of orders. But you will always follow the table of orders where your upline is located. So if your upline is in this table, so you will be in that table as well, all right? So then what's going to happen? Now, when you got into the table of orders of 7 cells, so it has 3 levels, level 2 and level 3 will be always filled with previous customers, which means that only level 1 will be completing here, all right? And all these people over here, all right, all these customers, they may be from different countries, different regions, all right? So they may be, doesn't know each other, all right? So they don't know each other. So it may happen like that as well, but still you guys will be working as a team. So that's mean that Claire can invite Eve, Isabel can invite Annie, and Leo can invite Ali. So if those customers were yours, of course, they would be also occupying those empty levels as well. So once it's filled up, always and only the person who is in level 3 that will be receiving the bonus, all right? So in this case, the table will be split in 2, and Leo will be receiving his first bonus, all right? What's going to happen? Leo now will be moved to the next table of orders where his outline is located. Claire and Isabel that were in level 2, they will be moved to level 3. You, Eve, Annie, and Ali that were in level 1, you will be moved to level 2, all right? And then 4 new spots will show up on each side, just like that. So that's mean now it will be your turn to have your customers to be in the main table. What is considered to be qualified in our system? That's mean you need to have 2 customers in the main table of orders. When you do that, that's mean that you will be having that right to receive the bonuses when you cycle. If you don't have your 2 and you cycle, you receive the bonuses without making an invitation of one of the customer of having 2 customers, you will not receive the bonus, all right? So this is actually the only condition that is done one time, and then you'll be receiving unlimited bonuses in our company. So then what's happening? You are inviting Sam, Lisa to do also the business, all right? And Claire can invite Kim, and Eve can invite Ali, all right? So it depends who is on this table. Now, the same thing will happen. There will be a division of the table. Claire, that was in the position of level 3, will be receiving the bonus of 585 to purchase gold, all right? So, by the way, when Claire receives that, it may happen that it's the 2nd or 3rd table of Claire, so it doesn't mean that necessarily she will be receiving, you know, that amount. So now what's going to happen? Now, you that were in level 3, now it's your turn to help your customers also to become, as I said, qualified. If they are not having anyone, you can still continue inviting your new customers and they will be placed on those empty spots because you are the one who's interested in changing your life. If they're not interested, so you cannot do anything for them. But I consider if you take that decision to start at the bonus program, that's because you need something more than just, you know, making a deposit and that's it and waiting for, you know, some miracle to happen. So what's going to happen next? You helped your team to help their customers. The division of the table will happen, the same thing. And now you will be receiving your first bonus for the amount of 585 in gold. So now when you close the first table of orders, at the same time that you receive that bonus, you will be also automatically moved to the next contract with a deposit of 550. So that amount is already been there made for you. You're not taking it out of your pocket, all right? So you already received that to purchase gold. You will see that in your back office, all these golden bullions, and then you will tell us what to do with it. And at the same time, you will start at the gold preliminary table of orders. So it will happen just like that. When you close the main silver table of orders, you will be moved to the start gold, and also you will be moved to the second silver table of orders. All of that happens automatically. You don't need to do any tweak and anything. Everything that you just see over here, it's done automatic for you. Of course, you will have that choice also in the system. Whenever you have some new customers that will come in, you have that possibility to choose the preliminary table of orders where you would like those customers to be, all right? So you have that option. But here, let me just explain you again. When you are closing the first preliminary table of any contract except the VIP, you will be automatically receiving the bonus according to that table of orders, and you will be moved to the next contract. And at the same time, you will also be moved to the second cycle in one of those empty cells. As your team will grow, you will be cycling here, and then you will be closing that table of orders as well, which will cause now that you will be moving to the next contract at the same time. All is done automatic, which means that just by making one small deposit of this amount or this amount, you can have, an empire by growing your team from one contract to the other and then receiving bonuses for those amounts like 8,000 euros, 2,700 euros, 1,080 euros, and 270 euros in gold. We already had customers that within their first 3 days actually managed to earn this amount. Of course, they had a different tactic to start. They started directly from the main VIP table, but that's mean that if you want huge result, you start big. So depends on your way of developing the business that you will be choosing your technique, all right? So let me just real quick make a summarize all this information, all right? When you are in the bronze contract, when you close the preliminary table of orders, you receive €100 bonuses for you to finance the first main table of orders. So here you're not purchasing gold yet. So you will be purchasing gold. When you close this table of orders, you receive 67.5, and that's what will be used to purchase gold from the online store. If this amount only is enough to purchase 1 gram, then the rest that will be there, so it will stay in your back office until you have more bonuses accumulated, and you'll be able to use them to purchase more gold from the online store. The same here. When you close this table of orders, you'll receive 270 euros to purchase gold. When you close the third table of orders, you'll receive 261 for you to purchase gold from the online store. Of course, once you close the third table of orders, that means that your contract is over, all right? Of course, you're seeing these numbers, you say, but it says here 1,300 euros. But if we actually summarize those numbers, it will not make 1,300 euros. So maybe the company is not telling me something. The thing is that you're not calculating all these amounts that you've been receiving for you to switch from one contract to the other and from one table to the other, all right? For example, here, when we say 67.5, you received, in fact, 400 euros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we took 225 for you to start the next contract, which is the start. And then we took 100 also that was used for you to start the second table. And from what is left, we deducted 10%, and then this is actually what you received, all right? The same calculation is done here, and the same is here. So if we say, make the calculation, it's 400 plus 400 plus 400, that's 1,200 euros, plus 100 is 1,300 euros to purchase gold, all right? So that's actually the same calculation is done for the silver, gold, platinum, or VIP. Just for you to understand better, let me go over again, just using the smallest contract, all right? So you can understand better what I'm just explaining you. If we take the bronze contract, all right? When you start, as let's say from the preliminary table of orders, you make a deposit of 60 euros. 50 euros is what we use as a deposit, all right? And then plus 10, that's for the maintenance, as I already told you, and internet service. So now, when you're closing this table of orders, all right, 50-50 came here, you received €100 bonuses that will be used for you to switch to the main accounting table of orders. We say plus 10, that's in case if you start directly at the main table of orders, all right, as a maintenance as well. Now, let's calculate here where this number 67.5 came, all right? So you understand why we're paying you this amount to purchase gold. As I already told you, you were supposed to receive 400. We say 100 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 400 minus 225 that is used for you to start the next contract, all right, which is 225. And then what's happening next, what is left is 175. We take €100 bonuses to start here, and you are starting right now the second cycle, all right? And then €75, we take 10%, and this is what is for us as a profit, 7.5, and you receive 67.5 to purchase gold. The same calculation is here, all right, at the second cycle. So we say when you are here in this position, you receive 400 minus 100 for you to start the third cycle, and then what is left minus 10%, which is the company's profit, is 30 euros, and you receive €270 to purchase gold from the online store. The same calculation here, but with the only difference that from the 400, we'll deduct 110. Why 110? Because you are starting all over your contract over here at the main table of orders, all right? And that's when you have that amount, 290, we deduct 10%, €29, and you receive €261 to purchase gold. This is the calculation for the bronze contract. I really wanted to take my time to make this, to break it down, and so you can see all these details, because if we're not showing you this transparency, that's mean, maybe we're trying to cheat you or something like that. So we try to show all the details as much as we can. Now, the same thing will happen with silver, gold, platinum, and VIP, all right? But this is not over yet, guys. So because we not only having the bonus program, we also have what it's called the leadership program. And the leadership program, all right, is a program that we designed for you to earn not only for your table closing, all right, but also from your team effort, which means that every time some of your team members will be closing a table of orders, you will be earning here bonuses, all right? But let's define how you can enter that leadership program. The first thing, you need to be qualified. Qualified, that means that you are in the main table, and you have two that also are in the main table, all right? And when your direct sponsored customers are also having their customers in the main table of orders, that's mean that you are qualified for the leadership program when your bonus turnover of your team actually earned €6,000. That's mean when every time they will be closing table of orders, some of them closed the table of orders, they received 585. The other one closed, they received 67.5. The third one closed, they received 2,000 whatever. When the total amount of earnings in your team will reach 6,000, that's mean, and you have your two direct qualified sponsored customers, then you'll be considered as a manager one of the leadership level. And your credit bonuses will be calculated as 15. Here you can see all the 11 levels, all right? From level 1 to level 7, you'll be called manager. From level 8 and above until and up until level 11, you'll be considered as a partner, all right? Why? Because you will be receiving earning bonuses not only from your teamwork, but also from the work that's been done worldwide. And I'll go over to that just in a minute. But let me show you just the little explanation on how the leadership bonuses are getting calculated. So at least you know, all right? So just to make it simple to understand, whatever table of orders you close, in this case, we're taking the silver table of orders, all right? Whatever table that you close, that amount, we divide it by 500, which is the constant number that we use to make the calculation. And then what you will receive here, 1.17, which is the bonus unit, you'll multiply it by the credit bonuses according to the leadership level where you are. Either it's 15, 20, 25, up to 50, all right? Once again, whatever the amount that you receive when you close that table of orders, divided by 500, and then you multiply that amount by 15, and this is the amount that you will be receiving if someone closes the main silver table of orders and you are in level 1. You'll be receiving 17.55 euros to purchase gold from the online store. But to make it more even easier for you, we have what it's called the income calculator. Here you will see all the levels from 1 to 11. You will see all the 5 contracts, all right? Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and VIP. Where you see it says 1, 2, and 3, that's mean first, the first main table of orders, second main table of orders, and third main table of orders. And all these numbers, 67.5 up to 24,255, are the earnings of your customers, all right? So every time they will be closing one of these table of orders, you'll be earning everything that is in the middle of that, all right? Let's take an example. You are in level 3 of the leadership program. What do you need to be considered leadership level 3? Let's go back to the chart. For you to be a leadership level 3, you need to have 6 direct customers that are qualified in the main table of orders. All right, qualified, we already know what it is. That's mean they have 2, and you know they're also having the 2 customers, they are in the main table of orders. And your team must earn 150,000 euros in bonuses, and that's when you'll be considered manager level 3 of the leadership program, all right? And what's going to happen? When someone closes, let's say, a gold table of orders in your team, the second table, that person will receive 2,700 euros, and you will receive 135 euros to purchase gold, just for you to help your team to grow. So imagine that there's 10 tables of this gold that they've been closed in one day. That's mean you'll be receiving 1,350 euros to purchase gold. That's amazing, guys. So all these amounts are calculated for you. You don't need to make any calculations, so don't worry about that, all right? So let me just give you another example. Let's say you are in leadership level 6 and someone closed the bronze table of orders, the third table. That person will receive 261 and you will receive 20 euros. So it's not much because you know the earnings, it's not much as well here. So the same thing when you are in level 11, when someone closed this main table, all right, that person of the VIP, that person will receive 24,300 euros. And for you to have someone closing that VIP table, you will be earning 2,430 euros to purchase gold from the online store. Guys, this is just off the hook, as we say, all right? That's just amazing, but it's not over yet. So we have also what it's called the Millionaires Club. So the Millionaires Club, as I already said previously, when you reach level 8 of the leadership program, you will be receiving 0.5 of all the company's profit on a monthly basis, all right? When you reach level 9, you'll be receiving 1%, level 10, 1.5, and level 11, 2%. It may not look that like it's a lot, but imagine when our company will be making tens of millions of euros as a benefit worldwide on a monthly basis. That's mean that on a monthly basis, you could be making tens of thousands euros in gold on a monthly basis. So this is really powerful. This is why I said that once you reach level 8, you're pretty much becoming like a shareholder of the company and you're a partner of the company. But we are not done with all this good news for you, because every time you'll be reaching those levels, of course, as a company, we'll be giving you some, different awards, just for you to be distinguished, and for you to feel good among your leaders and customers. So we'll be giving you different gifts, like notepads, like business sets, technologies like iPhone, also watches, computers, golden watches. And when you are reaching now level 8 to 11, we are talking about premium cars, and also a 0.5% of the company's turnover, apartments and all of that. Some I'm pretty sure that you are like wondering how the company will be able to manage all these luxurious prices, all right, to give to their customers. Always, when you ask yourself that question, always go back to this chart and look at what is the turnover. So when you see this turnover, 10 million, of course the company will be able to take 50,000, to purchase a car. Or even when we give away an apartment, so when the company is making 25 million, so of course the company will be able to give as a gift a 200,000 euros apartment with no issue. All right, so this just for you to know where the money is coming from, and how we as a company can manage to give such juicy gifts for our customers. And of course, when you reach level 11, so 11 will be giving you 3 kilograms of gold, as well as a 2% of the company's turnover. Guys, every time we see that our customers is doing good, they're really doing a good job, we'll be doing different promotions. For example, just the day before yesterday was the end of our promotion, that was lasting like for a week almost. All right, since May, from May 7th until May 13th. And then all the winners, which there were like 8 winners, they received gifts from our company, from laptops. I'm sorry, no laptops, from iPads, iPhones, also business sets and golden watches. Just because they were really active and they closed their table of orders within that time frame that we've made. Of course, we'll be making a different promotions once in a while, so you guys can have that possibility, to earn those gifts that we have for you. So this was our today's presentation, guys. So of course, there's different questions that will come up right now. Let me just come up with my camera. All right, so you can see me once again. And let me just go over some questions. And one of the main questions, and I know that you guys will be asking, is this question right here. What can I do with my gold once I earn it? So the first thing that you can do with your gold, you can request a delivery. All right, depending on the country where you live, you can request a delivery. And the second option, you can keep it, safe at our depository at Malkamit. So whenever you are willing to have that gold, in your hands, you can request the delivery, and with no issue, we'll be able to set this for you. All right. And the third option, as we know, gold is not something that can be sold easily. You will not find, right away any customers to purchase your gold. So for that case, if you would like to sell your gold, we will gladly accept it from you, and it will be done just as simple, as a snapping your fingers, really fast. And once you do that, of course, we'll be depositing the amount of that of the gold that you've sold in your back office, and you decide what do you want to do with it, like request a bank transfer, or I don't know, to any options that you may choose. So this is the first question that people always ask. Also, one of the second questions that people always ask is how we as a company earn. So as a company, the first option is the 10%, which is our company's income. All right. Also, every time you close, I mean, when you make a deposit of any of the contracts, let's say when you make a deposit for 60 euros, that's 50 euros goes for the deposit and 10 is the company income. When you make it 225 for the silver contract, 200 what it goes for the gold, and then 25 is what is used for the maintenance, and the same for other contracts. All right. The third option is when we use the wholesale and retail process, which means that when we purchase our gold from the manufacturers, all right, so we purchase as a whole in a whole price, and then we retail it in a different price for you. And of course, when you're having your gold, we purchase it, your earned gold at a cheaper price, and in that difference of rates, we also earn. And the fourth option is the direct sales of products, all right? It could be cosmetics, coins, and in the future, other products that we'll be also including in our platform, all right? So also one of the questions I think that people ask is, how can I get started? So that's pretty simple, all right? All you need to do is just talk to the person that invited you to this presentation, and make sure that you make the registration and choose the contract, whatever contract you feel comfortable, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or VIP. You make the deposit. Of course, before doing all of that, you need to make sure that you verify your account. We have videos that will show you how to do that as well, because for us, it's very important, the legal part of the business. So we want to know our customers. So no money laundry here is accepted. So that's why whenever people are developing that, so they need to make sure that they verify the account. You need to have 2 customers for you to be able to receive the bonuses. But I have a good news for you. Since we having that coronavirus thing going in the world, so for now, you don't need to have 2 for you to receive the bonuses. Even though you're not having anyone, but still you manage to cycle, you will still receive the bonus from the online store, all right? So this is actually something that we've done as a promotion, and it's still available for you, all right? And to start earning. So basically that's it, guys. I don't know if you have any questions for me. We have here the frequently asked questions. If you have any of those questions that you would like for me to answer, or maybe your own question, please go ahead. All ears. So I will be more than glad to answer all those questions. So you can just type the number of the question and I'll be answering, or you can just type your questions, all right, in the chat box. So I'm waiting for your questions. Let me see. Okay, let me go here on the messages. Okay, let me see. Number 2. Okay, I see number 2. Okay, how can I order gold? Okay, so when you want to order gold, these are 2 options. All right, I don't know if you're participating in the bonus program or if you are just buying directly. If you're purchasing directly, so it's gonna be done on a direct basis amount with our company. So you choose one of the 5 contracts, you make the full payment of the gold, and then we'll be making that delivery. Or if you just decided to purchase gold just to have it as a safety option, all right, for you to save your money, all right, so you can do it this way. But when you decide, let's say, to request a delivery, so then the gold that you have, so all you need to do is just to request a delivery. Everything is done online. So you can just request delivery, and depending on the country where you live, we'll be making the delivery. Why I'm saying depending on the country where you live, because in some countries, maybe they will not allow us to make a delivery of a specific amount of gold if it's gonna be too much, all right? So it depends on the amount that you're making. Like India, we are making a delivery directly from the India, right? So we are working right now for the Indian to receive the gold directly from India. China, the same situation. They are receiving the gold from China directly. Okay, let me see other questions. I hope they answered this question. Let me see the chat. Well, I don't see any other questions. So that's mean everything is understood. So no questions. All right, so that's good. All right. So if there is no more questions, guys, so make sure that you really take advantage of the system that we provided you, because you will have all the training, everything, the automated system, the personal consultant that will be always helping you, live support that is really priceless, guys. You have no idea how much it costs to have all this stuff. We have the professional team that will be helping you, all the powerful and good environment. Of course, we have different chat groups where you can also be part of it, where we can answer all the questions that you may have. All right, all the strategies, a step-by-step system. So we have videos on our YouTube channel, on the social media. You can always see us. So be active, and we as a company will give you all the support you need for you to be successful in your country. So I think that's it for today. And as I said, it's time to shine. Have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world. All right? Take care and be safe. Bye-bye.
Innovagold, a new look at the golden business. World scale. Evolve. Work. Create the new. Gain wins. Achieve highs. Breathe deeply. Enjoy your success. New technologies and centenary traditions in the gold market are endless opportunities for you. Innovagold. Surf the golden wave. Plunge into the ocean of luxury. Be with us. Innovagold. Time to shine.